is my other bike. It is a Jameis Renegade S2. So it's a steel bike with a carbon fork. It's my gravel bike. Gravel, road, technically mountain bike at this point. I have some accessories on it, like the mirrors, which are really nice for the road. This is the Redshift suspension stem that came with the bike, and that was really nice too. That kind of makes it more mountain oriented. The tires, I run at a high PSI, I don't know, 70 sometimes, which is good for road. I have a back rack, and I have a bag for that. I keep my lock down here. And yeah, I have this Tailfin top tube bag, and this is really nice. I got the wider one, the 1.5 liter. And I also have the Tailfin frame bag. Now, the bag worked quite nicely. I did attach it already and saw that it fit here, and I actually had a template, a paper template, that I used to measure to see if the bag would fit, and it looked like it would just be snug because I measured the bag dimensions, seeing that it would fit. Now, it does fit, but it causes some compression here, and it ended up bending the bag and creating kind of a problem, not a major problem, but it bent the bag. And so my thought is to remove this, simply remove this, and just attach it to the down tube with strong magnets. Most of the weight will be here on the top tube anyways. My plan to make this bag fit is to basically just slice this tube attachment. Straps go around the tube here, and there are 3 on the top, and so I don't really need one down here. I can use strong magnets just to attach to the frame. So my plan is to just slice off this attachment and make it flush with the bag. Now, if I regret that, we'll need to make modifications to actually reattach this. And that will be with super glue. And then I thought about having posts here, 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 and here that will kind of help mitigate some of the things that super glue is susceptible to. So super glue is susceptible to shear as well as even tension, kind of the pulling. So the posts with super glue would help prevent any sort of shear forces or tensile forces. But that's if I regret this. I think that because practically all of the weight will be up on these 3 and attached to the top tube, these magnets here are really just to keep it stabilized to the down tube. So that is my plan. From this angle, you can kind of see that this tube attachment part protrudes from the bag quite a bit and is rigid. Now, here I've started to slice it off, and yeah, if I regretted it, I could put a small little push pin, almost sort of thing, or toothpick, kind of at each corner, and, you know, have a hole where the toothpick would fit in, and have super glue and kind of put it back together. Bag upside down, and I finally sliced off that tube attachment piece, and I did the bottom first, and I kind of was just hacking at it, sort of back and forth, kind of slicing, and that's why it looks like this. I did the top, and I was able to just, without pulling away, just continue rocking the knife further and further into the rubber, and it was much smoother. It also gave a nice curve in versus this is various levels of kind of going across. It was a little more flat. This one actually kind of had a nice curve in, and I suppose I can always remove more, but I'm not going to because I'd like to be able to place it back on if I so chose. And it would be in each corner that I would poke holes to have some attachment posts if I decide to put it back on. But I don't think so. It isn't perfect here, but everywhere else it is. I should have went with the 5.3 liter, but I went with the 5.6 liter. And it does fit a little bit not so crisply as I would have liked, but you know, hopefully that extra 1.2 liters will be worth it. But anyways, it looks good as of now. And even on the other side, looks good on this side. So, yeah, it's a great looking setup. So far on my rides, the Tailfin bags have been pretty good. I never had a frame bag, but it fits my hammock and hammock straps. Before this top tube bag, I had an Apidura one, and I do prefer this Tailfin one to the Apidura one. They both are bolt-on and no zip. Those are kind of two of my requirements. I don't like straps if I don't have to. I would prefer bolt-on, but here, this one, you need the straps. But it is a bolt-on one, which is nice to have that extra security. And then I love being able to lift open rather than zip. So yeah, this is it. This is my Jamis Renegade S2 with some Tailfin bags on it.